Hello everyone, welcome back to the career mode. It is time for the Big Bash semi-finals. In case you've forgotten where we were at here, this is where it's at. It's called the Challenger. The winner makes it through to play the Hurricanes in the final after we've made it through the knockout round of the Big Bash, finishing third in the competition. And now we're coming up against the Sixers. So we've picked our team, we've come into the game. It's a strange decision because this is being played here at the MCG instead of the Sydney Cricket Ground, which you would have thought because it's the Sixers home game. But no, we are here at the MCG, which works out well for us, gives us the best opportunity. This is the lineup I went with. A few changes in there to see how we would go. It's a really strange one, as I said, the lineups, because it's so far into the future. There's all the veterans whose stats have really depleted over the years and made it difficult. And we've won the bat flip, so we're going to bowl first and chase in this one. Then you've also got guys like Rainbird, who, as I look at him in the team, has enough stats to provide us with something good. Oh, that's in the air, and that's out first ball. Kerr's hit it straight to mid-wickets. What is that? So if you look at it purely from a selection point of view, it's absolute genius because I've picked Rainbird to come in. Maxwell's basically a specialist fielder at this point. And the Sixers lose their first off the first ball. I hadn't even finished explaining my intro. Daniel Hughes to the middle. I tell you what, that's a brilliant start. But what a decision to bring Rainbird into the side. Oh, and an edge. No run. I've made a move here to second slip to see if that's going to get the edge. Oh, beats him through to the keeper. Oh, and an inside edge is going to be a boundary. So purely from a bowling perspective, we've been all over them so far to start this match. I mean, personally, I don't think I'm going to get any overs if I sim through it. And the reason I don't think I'm going to get any overs is because I've got a million bowlers in this lineup. I don't know, maybe I'll get one or two. And I've actually bowled quite well in recent games. That's in the air. This could be out as well, and it is. 2 wickets off the first over. It's 2 for 4, the Sixers. This has been an amazing start for the Stars. Anyway, they're 2 for 4. We will jump through with a sim, find out what happens later in the innings. Rainbird has 3 and a run out from Hatcher, coming in to bowl 4 for 75 at the 10 over mark. And you got the new man of Christian in with Jordan Silk. Oh, I don't know if it turns enough or if it pitches in line. Because to me, this had to turn back quite a bit. Oh, it does pitch in line. There's actually no turn in this wicket because that was an effort ball. So that helps my decision making in the future as to where I pitch it. But then that one turned. Oh, I don't know. Edged and taken. There's another wicket. It's 5 down. Jordan Silk goes. The Sixers are in trouble. And the Stars are all over him here. So it's 5 for 78. Silk out for 32. Tom Curran to the middle. And they've almost left a lot to do for too few here. It's 5 for 78. 6 for 82. So another wicket's fallen. Oh, and another wicket's fallen. Tom Curran. It's 7 for 82. This has just gone straight through him. Top of off. Perfect ball every time, isn't it? Gee whiz, what is happening to the Sixers? They have fallen apart in this pressure-filled game. Wow. Oi, that's nice. They've only been in for 12 overs here. Oh, that's out as well. Man, he's underneath it. Oh, and he's put it down. That is disappointing. I was half a chance here for career best figures. My best is 4 for 16. You take that catch, we've got him. Who dropped this? Who is that? Nathan Coulter-Nile. Anyway, they get a couple more off the last ball of the over. 7 for 85. 8 for 95. Okay. So another one is a bit in the dust. Sandhu and Dwarshuis remain. Oh, he's come down the wicket and he's hit it straight down the throat. 9 for 95. I've got 3 for 5. I'll still get career best figures if I get another wicket. But, I'm very disappointed now in Coulter-Nile dropping that catch for me before. This one straight to mid-off. Good catch taken. It was Stoinis. 9 for 95, the Sixers. And Jackson Bird comes in. But what a horrible, horrible innings and performance this has been from the Sydney Sixers. So 1 to end the over. It's 9 for 96 after 15. Jeez, it's just bizarre, isn't it? And the wicket has tumbled, so I'm in now. The Stars, we took the wicket the very next over. They ended up on 100, I think. No, 97 all out. 3 for 6, my figures. And we need 20 runs to win this game from here. 61 deliveries to do it. And we're only 1 wicket down. So lots of issues for the Sixers. And it seems like the Stars will cruise to victory here. Oh, and the power surge is available. Let's use that. Well, that's not quite into the gap as much as I would have loved. It's just the one. Actually, there's 2 in that. Seb Gotchell run back nicely. Oh, that's out of the screws. Just the one bounce. And that's more. 10 to win now. Oh, 4 more, I reckon that is. Oh, I don't know how that's got in the gap. But it has. It's 2 to win. It doesn't even matter. The over goes for 22. The Stars win it and are through to the Big Bash final in an absolutely very, very classy performance. 9 wicket dub. Huge result, that. And I don't... Actually, yes, I am player of the game because I did hit 20 runs and I did take 3 wickets for 6. So that was also very, very good from me. The Stars winning by 9 wickets and through to the final against... I don't even know. I can't remember. I think it's the Scorchers. Or is it the Hurricanes? I don't even remember. So it is the Hurricanes. I was close. Perth was the other side of the arena. But this is how the finals played out. It's weird how the standings are like this because the finals are not standings. But pretty much Scorchers lost to the Heat in the Eliminator. Then the Hurricanes won the qualifier. They got straight through to the final. The Sixers went on to play the winner of the Stars and Heat, which was us. We beat the Sixers because we probably had a home game advantage. And now we play the final against the Hobart Hurricanes at Blunston Arena in the Big Bash final. And a place where we started our Big Bash career, I believe, here at Blundstone. We take on the Hobart Hurricanes in the 2028 Big Bash Finals. Final, really. So it's the Canes, the Stars. We'll go with roofs. Let's hope it's roofs, not flats. Spin that bat. It is a flat. So the Canes have won the flip. And the Canes will bat first. Interesting. Always think you want to chase in a lot of these games. Big boundaries here are down the ground. You want to force them to hit straight. You don't want to hit square. They're the shorter boundaries here. You see very long straight boundaries. And we'll be looking for a quality performance here. Rainbird with the new ball. He's been an absolute gem to come in here. It actually looked like he was coming around the wicket. Now he's changed his mind over the wicket to Mac Wright to start us off. And, it's a tight single. They get back. The Hurricanes. McSweeney at the other end. And he will face up now. It's an interesting final here. Obviously would have loved a bit of a bigger crowd. There's plenty of empty seats here at Blunston. Could be a bit cold. And that should be a boundary. So that's a good start for the Hurricanes. And obviously very different start to the way that the previous matchup started out, where we had 2 wickets in the first over for just 4 runs. Already the Hurricanes seem like they're on. Oh, I chopped it on! I've called a little bit of a commentator's curse here. I said they seem like they're on. They ran the first delivery well. This has just been a strange sort of a chop on. He's got a mile outside the off stump to try and hook it to the leg side. And in the end, McSweeney out for 4. It's 1 for 5. Oh, he's done the same thing. Pitched up a bit more, and this time they're not going to take the quick single. So just from the first 2 deliveries to the last 3, the game has shifted almost completely. And that should be at least a couple, given the throw will be a deep one. So 8 from the first, and a wicket. Will I get an opportunity with the ball? I will. Rainbird and Thatcher getting, or Hatcher, sorry, getting 4 wickets between them, 2 each. I'm coming in. Hanscom on strike. Tim David there as well. 2 quality players. Not sure how old they would be at this point in their career. Fairly old, I would imagine. So he's tried to get that down. Oh, I've done well here. Done very well. A strong position in the game at 4 for 57. This would have to be a really strong partnership for the Hurricanes if they're going to give themselves any sort of competitive scoreline to get over the line and through. Because at 4 for 59, it is seriously all the Melbourne Stars when your rate's just 6.81. I mean, it is defendable. We've seen some relatively low scores, but the Stars, they've clutched up in the big moments where it's mattered, especially KS Ahmed, keeping them alive after that first elimination match against the Brisbane Heat. They've got a pretty good bowling lineup here. I'm just looking at the Hurricanes. They've got Scotty Boland in there. They've got Sandeep Lamishani. They've also got Riley Meredith to bring some extreme pace. Oh, it's almost a stumping. So they've got the players who can do it for them. It's just a matter of making that happen once they come in with the ball and just needing a defendable enough score. Well, that's in the gap. That'll be 4. Shorter boundary there, as we've said. Oh, that's hit him in an area you probably don't want to be hit. It's 4 for 76. Maxwell gets a wicket. I didn't do anything for the remainder of the bowling innings, and we'll have to have a look and see what the score was, as we are coming in with the bat now at 1 for 15. Target of 164. Okay. What can I do as captain? No run. So this is a good old-fashioned contest. 8 and over. Is that 164? It's a tricky enough score, which is always good. Always, I feel like anything above 160 is like both teams feel like they're in the game, and I think that's the best place to be, because you want it to be competitive. You don't want it to be easy. Stars lose Stoinis. Elton Cartwright comes to the crease. Oh, and that is just pace from Meredith. And that is pumped out of here from me. It's just pure timing, that. Have a look at it go. It sailed 116 metres. That's the perfect start for that over. And again, can't beat the fielder. Saves a boundary. That's the thing with Meredith. He's got so much pace. You can get it away with ease. You don't have to generate it yourself. No run. Oh, that's an edge. Just going to be the 1. Not sure. Anyway, that's in the gap. That'll be runs. And it will be 4. 2 for 40. Another dot. They've really just stemmed us the last couple of overs. Sandeep's over went for 1. This over has started by just going for 1. Cartwright 8 from 14. He'd want to get a move on. That's a wide, I would say. And just if we can, we've just got to build a little partnership here before the surge. At least before the midway point of the innings to then be able to take the surge. This could be a run out. We get back. Need some water. What is that? Oh, I don't think I've had a voice crack like that in years. As you can see, Sandeep, just the 1 from his first. So, from a batting point of view, we want to obviously take singles through the over. If you can play it out 5 and over or so from him, would be nice and ideal. I mean, look, ideally we get a boundary every now and then, or a couple of 2s, but we'll just happily take singles every ball if that's what we can get. If it's wide enough, there's a bit of a gap behind point. Oh, yep. I mean, it doesn't matter if the fielder was there, because it's over the top for 6. This is the shot. We really thought it was great. 94 metres. Now 8 from the over. So again, you can just come back into your shell now. Take the ones. That's 2, I reckon. No, it's not.
Yes.
Can we get 2 here? Yes, we can. The fact the fielder was like deep cover point instead of deep cover made it a bit trickier. Anyway, the full toss, I've been able to punch back down the ground for 4. 50 partnership between me and Hilton Cartwright. We must have both come in when we were both on naught.
Waiting.
It's time back to the bowler. That's the only way you're going to get boundary straight, is if it is off a genuine full toss or half volley that you can just hit back past the bowler's head.
Yes.
This might be a couple as well.
Keeper.
Fielder's a little bit in off the rope. Dive is required. 2 for 72.
Wait on.
Oh, he's dropped it. I thought I got it over his head. Yeah, and this is a missed opportunity for Sandeep. Full toss hit straight back at him. So perhaps that is a big chance.
Wait there.
And the Hurricanes have missed. It's 2 for 72 off 10. So the next question to be posed to us will be, when do we take the surge? It's about 9 and over at the moment, the required rate. Just creeping up a little bit each over.
Yep.
That's in the air, I reckon that's in the gap. And that's a boundary from Cartwright. Great shot that. And we just want to see how much more we can score here without the surge. That's maybe going to change our minds. I mean, look, it's a good catch by the keeper because the ball did go a long way. But Peter Hanscom was good enough. It's 3 for 78. Bring in Maxwell. We'll bring in the veteran, Glenn Maxwell, over 10,000 runs in T20s. Hopefully he does alright. He's only got an overall of about 28. Could be good, could not be. Owen to bowl. Now, medium pace.
Yep.
What does that mean? What does it mean to me, medium pace?
Yes.
Because you've really got to pay a bit more attention to when you hit it. It's just a 1. Can he be the hero?
Yeah.
Well, that's going to be runs. I reckon that's 4. That's a great shot.
Yep.
And he goes the reverse as well. Jeez, he's pulling out all the tricks here. And what could be his final Big Bash innings. You never know his retirement, on his thoughts. What's he thinking about there? I'm thinking about.
Yes.
In the end, we go through mid-wicket. That's going to be a boundary, I reckon. It is.
Yep.
And again, just the 1. So it's 3 for 91. An over that went for 13. Puts the Stars just back in the game a little bit. Not yet for the surge.
Yes.
Wait, maybe one more over.
The keeper.
Maybe just one more over. Oh, that's 6. Out of the middle. That didn't get up as high as maybe they would have loved. And I've found some power. Hit that down the race. Started to pile in. It's a little outside edge. That's 100 up for the Stars and 50 up for me. 3 4s, 3 6s, 28 balls. Here's the wagon wheel. As you can see, the 3 big 6s over the offside. Is just where I've been primed to hit it. Sandeep coming in with the ball. Alright, I'm not going to take it yet because Sandeep's hard to get away. Interesting, they could have saved him for the surge, perhaps. But I don't think the computer in this game is that smart. And this has been a good little knock from Maxwell because it hasn't been super aggressive. But he's still hitting the ball around. He's not letting any dots go to waste. That's a big shot. Don't think it's 6, but it is. Okay. Thought this might have just been the 4. They got a nice half volley. The fielder had just been around, so it gave me a little bit more confidence. 104 metres. Remember, Sandeep dropped us earlier on in this innings. And it's Mitch Owen. Okay. Oh, I can't do the surge. I can't do the surge unless I'm on strike. It says it's available as Maxwell hits this one out of the park. Or at least over the rope for 6. And whether we've taken the surge or not, Maxwell says I'm going to give it a crack against Owen. Well, that could be 4 as well. Cut away. It's 45 from 34. We are in control. Oh, that has moved a long way off the seam. Did you see it just tick in?
Yep.
Take the 1. And we'll be on strike to start the surge. It's 3 for 120 off 15. We need 44 from the final 5. So the rate required is what? 9 and over. And McSweeney comes in to bowl finger spin to start the surge. I'm going to have to give myself room and hit over the offside here. Oh, yep, and this is what we're wanting. This is exactly what we want from this surge. And again, that's 2 in a row. 50 partnership with Maxwell with that shot. Oh, swing and a miss.
Bowling.
Went a little bit late, I think, then. Oh, and that's 6 more. Over the rope. They've definitely missed a captaincy trick here, the Canes. This should have been Riley Meredith or Scott Boland bowling this over. Because it has just been absolutely dispatched with absolute ease. Like, this is 4 sixes in the over. Make that 5 sixes in the over. Oh, 1 bounce to the boundary. But 28 from the over. That is unacceptable. And it is now where they bring Riley Meredith back on. But it's just, it's silly. It's so silly. 16 to win. Maxwell takes advantage of the surge as well. He hits a 6. 10 to win. And he's hit 24 from 13. Oh, that's almost another boundary. I thought there wasn't anyone there. And he's played such a good little supporting role to my main act. In the air, over the top, 4 runs, 5 to win. And the Melbourne Stars are going to be Big Bash champions in 2028. That's a wide. You know what that does? That actually ruins my chance of getting to 100. Because if I hit a 4 then a 6, I would have got there. The wide makes that impossible. And there it is. A 4 to finish. 94 not out. We have done it. And in the end, it was easy. Anyway, we're the player of the game. We've won the Big Bash. And we will collect our trophy. The Big Bash champions. The Melbourne Stars. How good. I don't know why I've got the sunnies on. Bit silly. I don't think we've ever won it as the Stars. And I don't think the Stars would have ever won it until this point. 2028, the Melbourne Stars win their Big Bash Championship. 94 not out in the final. Didn't bowl too well, but the Sixers... Not the Sixers. But the Hurricanes... I'll look at the bowling here. Scott Boland, 1 over, none for 5. Unless he got injured, there's no reason why he shouldn't have continued to bowl. Meredith and Khan also didn't bowl too much in there, and McSweeney went for 28 from that over in the power surge. It was bad captaincy from the Hurricanes, but it was great batting from me and Glenn Maxwell, the Melbourne Stars. Winning the Big Bash by 7 wickets. Thank you guys so much for watching. This episode will be coming out on Christmas Eve, I believe, so Merry Christmas tomorrow, or Happy Holidays. The career modes will be a little bit short over the next couple of days, because I might be taking a little bit of minor time off, but we'll see. Hopefully I can get the Boxing Day test out for you. And until next time, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all later. Goodbye.